The class rep had an old, oversized sheet of paper in her hand and was shaking wildly. Did she find some crucial piece of information, I wonder? Well, she found something, all right. Book of Shadows. Did someone say that, or did someone think that? Wait, no, someone said it. Okay. Class rep? Are you okay? Oh, it hurts. My head feels like it's being crushed in a vice. Oh, God. No, stop this. Keep it together. Oh, God, if we lose her, we're so screwed. She suddenly turned towards one corner of the room and froze completely, gazing intently at the wall. Her eyes became wide as saucers. She was like a cat who stiffened up and just kept staring into thin air, on high alert for no discernible reason. And just as cat owners are often left wondering what their pets are saying, I too wondered if she was looking at something, or had heard a noise maybe. I don't like this. I was worried about her, but really I was more scared than anything. I grabbed her and tried to shake her out of this disconcerting trance. Class rep, what's wrong? But she brushed me off and held up a hand as if to say, hold it right there. She'd been walking. Then she began walking slowly towards the corner she'd been watching. I don't like that. There didn't seem to be anything special about it. It looked no different from anything else in the room. It just looked like an ordinary wall. Except it's a ghost wall! Sorry, I had to. For a few moments longer, the class rep just stood there, gazing at the empty space. Then with no explanation, she began tearing away loose boards. It wasn't difficult to do. The entire room was old and in tremendous disrepair, and though it was quite thoroughly run, each board came off easily. Eventually, small gaps began to form. She stuck her fingers through these and pulled, yanking away whole chunks of wall, forming bigger and bigger crevices. The crevices then finally merged into one big, gaping hole through which a hidden sub-room, no bigger than a closet, had been fully exposed. What the fuck is happening? And within the sub-room sat a thick, dark tome. I don't like this. Oh, God, it's a Necronomicon. Oh, God. Ah, shit. It's the Book of Shadows. Oh, fuck, no, we're in Blair Witch territory. Reverse. Back out of this. I don't want to do this shit. I'm not going to deal with all that. No. No, just no. I'm not dealing with that crappy sequel. Why is this in Japan? What's going on? What's the Book of Shadows? Whatever it was clearly a very old book, and it didn't look like it was bound from paper. There were small ornamental patterns sewn into it, all of which had a certain disconcerting quality about them. Boy, this music is not helping ease my worries at all. In addition, a liquid that looked like just as much like blood as it did ink had pooled into multiple huge stains all across the lips of the front cover. Oh my god. And that grotesque cover was already unpleasant looking enough to begin with. There's no mistaking it. These pages were made from human skin and animal hide. This is without a doubt the Book of Shadows. What is happening? Just tell me about it. It's a dark tome with a long history of rotten blood, passed down from generations to generation in secret. Wait, bad idea, bad theory, I guess. Were we supposed to come here? Like, because if Ayumi is part of the Shinozaki family that has Sachiko and Yoshi in it, technically speaking, if she's continuing on the lineage, unintentionally carrying on the lineage, shouldn't this technically belong to her now? I don't know, I'm so confused. It dates back to the tumultuous days of the witch hunts that occurred in the end of the Middle Ages, primarily in Europe. Witch hunts? Okay, come on, Naomi, you don't even know about witch hunts. Really? Yeah, mass paranoia led to indiscriminate prosecution and slaughter of many of the 40,000 people. They were suspected of practicing black magic and by making pacts with the devil. So churches and local communities brought them to trial, where they were almost always subjected to horrible torture and eventually executed. Usually in really cruel ways, like burning at the stake, or making them drown, or hanging them. This was... Oh boy. You began blaming them for natural disasters, poverty, and other unfortunate realities of life. And influential individuals used them as scapegoats. The vast majority of those killed were just innocent victims of circumstances who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But there were a few gifted people among them who had legitimate masters of practical use of magic. Oh, this is her sister talking now. Gifted people? And what do you mean by practical use of magic? Are you talking like witches flying around on brooms and stuff? That's impossible. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But I want you to know everything about this, Ayumi. About these things in the world that science can't quite explain. About the paranormal. I'm already familiar with your studies, though. You taught me the laws of the natural world, and that true nature of magic is prayer. That makes sense, too. It's really easy to understand how power like that would work. But anything more than that, like flying around on a broom and stuff, that just seems like fantasy to me. And I'm sure that's what Dad and Mom must have thought, too, when I told them I was interested in Wicca. To them, it's all just dangerous fantasy. There are also the Shinozaki family roots to consider, but that's a long story, so how about we save it for another time? Okay. Witches, you see, were usually village elders and sages back in those days, conducting themselves with intelligence, dignity, and honor. So when the witch hunts began, they were smart enough to hide their powers from public view, and as a result, ironically, the majority of them survived. But even after the ban on witchcraft was lifted, the memories of what happened remained, and the black arts continued to be socially shunned. Eventually, the power of magic began to fade with disuse. And the witches feared that these powers, passed from generation to generation throughout their long proud history, were in danger of being lost forever. So they began recording them on paper. I can't figure out how to pronounce that word for whatever reason. In painstaking detail for all posterity. Fucking. And the chronicle was right here. The Book of Shadows. Wait, so the witches made the Book of Shadows, and it's that creepy? Passed from one gifted mage to another, revised and appended countless times, a complete guide to witchcraft detailing spells pertaining to all creation. You may have heard of Al-Azif, the infamous Lovecraftian Gilmore that everyone says is just a work of fiction. But whenever this book comes up, even among researchers, people always debate whether or not it's real. They always admit it's a possibility. Supposedly, it contains a complete listing of white and black magic spells, all manners of lost arts, and even some forbidden acts of sorcery. Isn't black magic already like a forbidden art in of itself? As in, the really dangerous kind of magic? It would be really dangerous in the wrong hands. That's why it was supposed to have been enshrined and kept under watch by the witch's descendants. So why is something like that here, then tucked away in a hidden room in rural Japan? I don't know, but it's been a good half a century or so since anyone's been able to prove they laid eyes on it. And that's led many people to start doubting its existence, and here we have it in our hands. What is going on? The class rep suddenly picked up the book and began casually thumbing through it as if she were looking up a word in the dictionary. Hey, is it really okay to be holding that, much less opening it? Yeah, it can't hurt to take a quick look. Are you sure? The tome, which is covered that seemed to have been stitched together from the hides of many different animals, looked heavy in the class rep's hand. She became intently engrossed in the contents as she hungrily flipped through the pages one after another. As for me, all I could do was watch in awe as my very real friend and classmate lost herself in this very occult book in this very impossible place. As expected, the book was written not in Japanese, but a mixture of French and what I can only assume to be magic runes of some sort. As a high school student, I surely couldn't read any of it, nor could the class rep, but the pages had Japanese notes scribbled in the margins. Notes that were very possibly penciled in by Yoshi Shinozaki. Why would she have the book? I have no idea if there's any Japanese footnotes for it or not, but I'm betting if I look in this sorcery section. The glint in her eyes was one of the desperation as she continued flipping through the pages. Why are we doing this? We were looking for clues. I was not ready for a book. What was she doing? I'm starting to get uncomfortably nervous about this whole thing. Eventually her legs must have gotten tired as she sat down on the floor, but she continued to page through the Book of Shadows. Then finally she seemed to find whatever it was she was looking for. The sound of stretched skin flipped upon itself stopped, and she just stared. This is it. Oh god. What? Land of Corpses. A spell to open the door of the dead. I think this is what created Heavenly Hosts. There are notes all over it. What? There certainly are, but why has the whole page been crossed out like that? I don't know. Maybe the spell failed. Maybe whoever cast it seized up with fear partway through. But that doesn't matter now. Look at this. Look, Nakashima. Raising a corpse is a spell to resurrect the dead. That can't actually work, can it? Resurrecting the dead? It's just impossible. Are you still bound by common sense then? Have you forgotten where we are right now? I don't like that look on her face. I had to admit, that was a good point. Reality, as far as I knew, was different now than it was when I woke up this morning. But is it okay for us to do something like that? I mean, ethically, wouldn't it be crossing a line humans aren't meant to cross? Are you scared? Yes! Huh? No, you're not just scared. You're also forgetting about the people we lost, about what they've been going through. Think about Miss Yui and Suzumoto and Shinohara and Morishige. Actually, we can leave Morishige behind. He's happy where he is. All at their wits' end, suffering in that horrible place. Think about how painful their deaths were, and how their existences were erased from this world. Can you accept that as reality? I know I sure can't, and I'm betting the same is true for you. That's right, our friends were dead. They died, and we came here so we could do something about it. And if we didn't do this, nothing would change. They'd still be dead. No hope of ever hearing their voices again, their faces eventually forgotten. Tears began welling up in my eyes. I missed them so much, I'd do whatever it took to get them back. If I could just see them again, if I could just talk to Psycho even one more time. This is such a bad idea. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. We climbed our way out of that hell. We broke free from Heavenly Host. And here we are in the house of the child and mother who basically built that place to raise the dead. We are smart children. So let's follow our hearts now. If there's something, that's a bad idea. If there's something we can do to fix the situation, then we have to do it. So, come on, let's do it. Okay. It didn't matter how improbable or even impossible this was. Even if there was only 1 in a million chance, we had to take it. We don't have to do shit! It was absolutely foolish of us to try this. It was unnatural and unholy and completely inadvisable. But as long as there was a slight possibility, this was something that just had to be done. We weren't about to give up without a fight. I hate this. I've heard that practitioners of forbidden sorcery suffer even greater payback for their actions than black magic users. But this book was written in Japanese, and I can't read the parts that weren't about that, so out of sight, out of mind, I can handle this. No, that makes no sense. This isn't quite the solution I had in mind, but as long as it gets us reunited with the friends we lost, I really don't care. Since they don't even exist in this world anymore, dragging them back by force seems like our only option. Yeah, so let's just do it. Okay, how about we start with Suzumoto? We need a photograph of the spell to work, and I've got one of her with me. Alright? Where did you get a bat's wing, and eyes, and herbs, and where the fuck did all this come from? Our first attempt at resurrecting the dead was going to be a spell to bring back Mayu Suzumoto. Have I mentioned how bad this is? All the materials we needed were present and accounted for in the bottles and jars within the room. Okay, a beetle carapace, part of the animal's body, etc. The first step was to carve a pentagram into the floor with a knife and place 3 paper dolls in the center of the sort used in the Sachika ritual. One of them in the middle would bear the name of the person we wish to raise. The other one on either side would bear the names of our casters, our names. Mayu Suzumoto? Okay. Oh god. I don't like this. Oh. The class rep was then to place Suzumoto's photo on top of the paper doll dedicated to her. As for our paper dolls, we each had to blow them on them 3 times, then cut both our palms with a knife and coat the spell material in our blood. Okay, here we go. Be strong. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God. My blood mixed together with the class reps in the white ceramic dish, forming one singular globule? Sure. I remember hearing once that everyone's blood in a slightly different shade, and I found myself thinking of this as I applied pressure to my throbbing palms. With all the setup taken care of, it was now time to chant the spell. Fortunately, the foreign words all had Japanese pronunciations written above them. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna try. I don't even have the ritual up in front of me, but I'm not even gonna try because I don't want to summon anything to my apartment. Hell no. I was starting to feel crazy. I was sitting here listening to the class rep chant a magic spell to raise the dead. For goodness sake! I wasn't sure how much of a grip I had in reality anymore. What were you thinking trying something like this? Will this really bring Suzumoto back? No, it's not. No, I had to concentrate. If I doubt the spell, then the spell would fail. For now, I had to believe that this would work. And I had no reason not to. Dope, still not gonna... Oh, hey, Wicca Wicca. Got that one. Kanda? Sure. The ritual took several hours to raise one person. Okay, to complete, with the class rep carefully chanting away the whole time. Finally, the last word on the last page was spoken. Okay. Class rep? Are you okay? Come on. Well, do you think it's gonna work? No. Okay, well, I love you all. We're about to die. Blood red stains that looked almost like letters suddenly splashed into the open book of shadows. Those unclear where it come from. What? Okay, well, poor Mayu. No, if the book catches fire, The class rep quickly snatched the book away from the flame that had sprouted out of thin air. The photo of Suzumoto she'd set down had completely burned to nothing, but the paper doll below it was unscathed. So what does that mean? Does that mean we succeeded? Yeah? No. What? Shig? Shig, where are you? What? That voice was unmistakably Suzumoto's. The two of us just took one of their hands and we just waited. Shig, where are you? Suzumoto... I started to call out to her, but the class rep held up her other hand to stop me. Something's not right. What do you mean? She's walking in circles. After another few footsteps, we heard the unmistakable sound of the heavy safe door we left ajar opening up all the way. Then the footsteps resumed. This time they were coming towards us. I instinctively shrunk back and froze myself into place, afraid of the unknown presence approaching us from up above. She was certainly in no hurry. Slowly proddling, she climbed down the staircase. It was Suzumoto, all right. Oh my god. But her face was completely blotted out. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Poor Mayu. God, she gets the raw end of every freaking deal. Oh no. What? What? I couldn't tell if she was screaming or moaning, but either way she was clearly in agony. The sound was barely even human. It was a death kiln. Keel? Something? Oh god. Yeah. Our spell had failed. I can't talk. The Suzumoto-like being we'd summoned was lying flat on the ground, face up, writhing and spasming. There was nothing we could do to help her, nothing at all. As I observed these convulsions, I noticed ruin-like symbols appearing all over her body. Oh. And then, without warning, her paper doll burst into flames. Oh, God. As soon as it did, blood began spraying from each of the runes on her body like water shooting from a fire hose. Oh my god. Oh god. Her arms, neck, and thighs all separated from her torso, right where the runes appeared a moment ago. The Suzumoto-like being moved no more. Oh my god, what is happening? The flame that had engulfed her paper doll was now completely extinguished, leaving behind nothing but ash. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Okay, this is a new development. Then the class rep fell to her knees as well. She was bleeding from her arms and legs in the exact same spots like as a Suzumoto-like being, and bore the same runic markings. Class rep! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Brown saw blades were now jutting out from the marks on her body. Why? Where did they come from? Oh god, it hurts. Class rep. It hurts. What is this? The exact same thing. The same death that this fake Suzumoto was subjected to. I'm gonna die in the exact same way. I've heard that practitioners of forbidden sorcery suffer even greater payback for their actions than black magic users. But this book wasn't written in Japanese and I can't read the parts of the words about it, so out of sight, out of mind, I can handle this. Oh! Sweet baby child, no. Payback. Oh, no, 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 Nakashima the paper doll, put it out! Hang in there, I'll have it out in no time, just another few seconds. I tried putting out the fire by slapping the paper doll with my hand. I was so panicked I couldn't even feel the heat of the flame on my skin. Go out, damn it, go out! Go out already, god damn it! It wasn't working, it wasn't doing anything. The fire just continued to burn. It's not going out, what do I do? Okay, well, she's fucking dead. No, please! Wasn't there anything else I could try? I looked around and saw a paint can full of water nearby. Come on, work! I was actually on impulse. I didn't even think about what I was doing. I just threw the entire contents of the can right into the flaming paper doll. Well, was that water or gasoline? Oh god. Blood began spurting out from the mark of the class rep's neck. The rounded saw blades from the desk earlier were digging into it for some reason. It hurts! No, I don't want to die! Save me! Class rep! There seemed to be no escape for us. We were destined to die here. This is our punishment for meddling in things no human should. For playing God. Oh no. Mine was on fire now too. I was next. There's no way of fighting this. You're both going to die here. You're going to die horribly and painfully. No! Ayumi? Like an angel sent down from high, our savior suddenly appeared. A woman older than us scrambled down the stairs, calling out the class rep's name. She leapt over the railing and practically dove towards the burning paper dolls. By the power of the guardian spirit to cast out that which would harm us. Oh my god, it's Big Sis! Oh my god, it's Big Sis! Oh my god, it's Big Sis! Oh, what the hell? Pterodactyl scream? What the hell was that? Oh my god. Sis? The fire is out. Thank you. I had no idea what this woman had just done, but whatever it was, it saved us. The flames were out and we were no longer in danger. Oh, we're still in the fucking house. The class rep's neck, though gashed, was still fully intact. Sis? She flung herself at the new arrival and latched onto her, tears practically exploding from her eyes. Don't use the word exploding after what we just saw. I guess this was that sister of hers I heard so much about. Sister better reprimand you. That's all I'm gonna say. Prologue cleared. Unlocked EVP machine. Unlocked in bonus menu. What? 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 I don't actually know what to do here. Wait, hold on for like one hot second, everybody. I gotta look something up super fast. Okay, so I officially don't know what to do. In my very quick research from when I just stopped talking to now, I can't find anything on a sequel to this particular game. So that's one hell of a cliffhanger, huh, folks? Did I do that? Am I supposed to play through all these again? I don't know. Let's just go to the bonuses. Let's see what this is all about. Success is okay. Sure. Gallery of Spirits. Okay. Yep, there are all the pictures. Oh, those pictures. No image. Aw, I missed a picture. Oh, look at all these great... I have missed another picture. Look at all these great memories. Look how... Why do they have stars? Why did I have stars? Okay. What is happening? Oh, look at all these great memories. Okay. Nope. I have no clue. Cursed phonograph? Phonograph? Oh, this is all the songs. Gotcha. EVP machine. What's this? Play voice. Okay, nope. Don't want to listen to those. Soulful testimonies. Oh, look at all these people. Oh, I didn't get everyone. Okay. Well, wow. There's nothing here. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess we're done with Book of Shadows. I'm done with Book of Shadows. I have no clue where to go from here. I'll do more research to see what game I'm supposed to play next in this genre. But I guess we're done. Unless someone, some little angel, would like to drop me some little hints as to what I'm supposed to do next, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I guess we're done. What the ever-loving hell? Like, what? Yeah, I don't know. This was interesting. Sorry, I'm honestly just trying to wrap my mind around this, but we're done for now until I can figure out what to do next. So thank you all so much for watching. This was interesting. I didn't hate it. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. I actually did like this. I like this a lot more for the fact of I like the art style a lot better than the weird chibi form they did with the main characters from the first game. I like the fact that the art style is consistent. And this just seems so much darker. As weird as that sounds. But it kind of makes sense. Because this drives more into, like, different outcomes that you can reach with all the characters and, like, just how shitty the Heavenly Host place is and how just crazy Sachiko is. So I did enjoy this. While I'm not a huge fan of gore, I did really like this game. I did like the art style with it. I did like how gruesome it could get, as weird as that sounds. This was just an interesting game, and I'm very glad I continued the Chorus Party series, and I hope to continue it in the future. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is ToonGal90, and remember, my friends, to always stay animated. Have a good one, whatever it is. Do I have any words of wisdom? Don't fuck with chants and charms and spells. Don't do it. Don't do it.